Congratulations. Your prayer has been answered. The answer you've been waiting for so long, the sign your eyes repeatedly looked to the sky for, the miracle your heart lit with hope every night, is now knocking at your door. This is no ordinary message. It's the declaration of the energy that has heard your every sigh, every prayer, every tear, and every hope. When the world ignored you, when people didn't understand your struggles, your prayers still echoed through the vast expanse of God. Today, that same echo is returning to your life as an answer. You've spent many nights feeling as if your voice wasn't reaching anywhere. You've often tried to smile even when broken. You've often been discouraged, yet you haven't given up faith. Even when everything seemed against you, a tiny bit of hope remained alive within you. That hope is bearing fruit today. Paths that seemed closed are about to open. Doors that repeatedly closed before you will now automatically open to welcome you. Those who thought you were weak will be amazed by your success. God says your test is drawing to a close. Now is the time for reward. Your patience has created the space for you where miracles are born. Remember, after the darkest night comes the most beautiful dawn. The dawn of your life is now very near. You are about to receive the news that brings tears to your eyes even when you imagine it. The deepest desire of your heart is about to become a reality. Circumstances are changing for you. People are changing, opportunities are changing, and most importantly, your destiny is changing. The pain you experienced was not in vain. Every tear made you stronger. Every failure prepared you for the destination that now lies ahead. Sometimes God makes us wait because what is about to be received is greater than we imagined. If you had received everything immediately, you might not have understood its value. But now you are ready. Now your heart, your soul, and your time are all standing together. Therefore, it is being announced that your prayer has been answered. Very soon, a moment will come when you will look back on your struggles and smile. You will understand that there was a greater reason behind every delay. You will know that every blocked road was meant to lead you to the right path. Those who do not know your story today will hear your success story tomorrow. Those who doubt your potential today will discuss your achievements tomorrow. This time marks the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Prepare your heart, for what is to come will strengthen your faith even further. You will receive signs that will make you realize that your prayer was truly heard. You will see opportunities you never saw before. You will find people who will make your journey easier. And most importantly, you will feel the peace within you that you have longed for. Today's message is not just words, it is a beacon of hope. It comes as a reminder that your story is not over yet. Your most beautiful chapter is yet to be written, so hold on to your faith. Keep your dreams alive and your heart open, for God is announcing that your prayers have been answered. Your wait is about to end, and a miracle is about to enter your life that will fill your eyes with joy. Very soon, you will say to yourself, "Yes, this was the answer I've been waiting for years." And when that moment arrives, you will realize that God never forgot you. You will feel as if someone has lifted a years-old burden from your shoulders. The worries that robbed you of sleep, the questions that repeatedly troubled your mind, will gradually fade away. A new light will awaken within you, a faith that will be stronger than ever. You will understand that the wait was long, but its outcome was truly beautiful. Sometimes you felt that nothing would change. Sometimes it felt as if your efforts were in vain. But God was constantly working behind the scenes for you. Events that you considered coincidences were actually preparations for your future. The people who left you, causing you pain, were also part of a system designed to bring the right people into your life. Opportunities you thought were lost are being replaced by even greater ones. A wave of change is about to sweep through your life, transforming everything. The energy around you is shifting, your thoughts are changing, your destiny is taking a new turn. This is the time when you must let go of your inner fears, let go of what has passed, let go of what has been lost, because what is to come is so precious that all the pain of the past will seem small in comparison. When this change fully enters your life, you will realize that your story was not just a story of struggle, but a story of great transformation. You will remember those days when you felt everything was over, when every direction seemed closed, when all you had was prayer and nothing else. But that same prayer stands before you today as your greatest strength. God tells you to close the pages of your life that were written only with pain, because a new chapter has begun. This chapter is not one of defeat, but of victory. This chapter isn't about your tears, it's about your smiles. This chapter isn't about your waiting, it's about your achievement. Things that eluded you are now moving toward you. Dreams that were unfulfilled are beginning to take shape. Hopes that had waned are being revived. There's a power within you that you don't yet fully understand. This power has carried you through every storm and brought you here. Even when people abandoned you, you kept moving forward. Even when circumstances became difficult, you didn't crumble. And that's why God is preparing to bestow a special blessing upon you, because those who maintain faith even in the face of struggle are most worthy of blessings. Now is the time when you will see small signs again and again. Some things will suddenly begin to fall in your favor. Some problems will begin to be solved without much effort. Some paths will open up that you hadn't even imagined. This won't be a coincidence. It will be part of the answer sent to your prayers. Gradually, you will begin to understand that God is placing every piece in the right place to bring you to that destination. The void in your life is about to be filled. The void is about to be fulfilled. The anxiety that has been eating you from within is about to end, and the questions you've repeatedly repeated in your mind will be answered in the form of experience. Sometimes the answer doesn't come in words, but in the form of events, and that's what's about to happen in your life now. God also wants to remind you that when blessings come, don't keep them for yourself. Maintain humility in your heart. For the one who remains humble in difficult times and remains humble even in good times, blessings continue to abound in their lives. Your struggle wasn't meant to harden you, but to deepen and understand you. Very soon, a moment will come when you will feel as if a window that had been closed for years has suddenly opened, and a vast stream of light has poured in. Your thoughts will change, your energy will transform, your confidence will return, and most importantly, your faith will become stronger than ever. Then you will understand that behind every delay there was a purpose, and behind every trial there was a reward. Today, God wants to convey this message to you again. Don't give up. Don't let your faith weaken, because what is being prepared for you is greater than you can currently imagine. All you need to do now is keep your heart open, keep your hope alive, and keep moving forward. For a miracle is on its way, and when that miracle fully manifests in your life, the tears that flow from your eyes will not be false. They will be tears of gratitude. They will be tears of relief that come after a long wait. They will be tears of joy that come from realizing that God has answered your every prayer at the right time, in the right way. Remember, the doors of your command are opening. Blessings are flowing your way. And the answer you've awaited for years is now very close to becoming a reality in your life. So keep the faith, because the times ahead are not just good, but extraordinary. And as this extraordinary time fully enters your life, you will feel something change within you. You will remain the same person, but your thinking, your faith, and your energy will be different. The things that once frightened you will no longer weaken you. The circumstances that once made you cry will no longer be able to stop you. Because when a soul reaches its answer after a long struggle, it becomes stronger than ever. God wants to tell you that your prayer has not only been heard, but a special path has also been prepared for it. The events unfolding around you right now are not ordinary. Every small and big thing is leading you in the direction where your blessings await you. Even if you don't see everything clearly right now, many things are changing in your favor on an invisible level. The knots that have been entangled for years are unraveling. The obstacles that stood in your way are falling away, and the opportunities that were meant for you are moving toward you. You probably remember how many times you sat alone, closed your eyes, and said just one thing: "Oh universe, just give me a sign that my prayer has been heard." Today's message is an extension of that signal. Because a signal doesn't come in words, it comes in feeling. It comes in the peace that suddenly arises in your heart, felt without reason. It comes in the hope that never dies even after repeated shatterings. and it comes in the faith that finds light even in darkness. Very soon, you will have an experience that will dispel any doubt within you. You will know that everything that happened was not in vain. Your struggles had meaning, your wait had purpose, your tears were worth it, and your patience was rewarded. God never keeps the call of a true heart waiting forever. When the time is right, He answers, and when He does so beautifully that all complaints turn into gratitude. Now, a time of realization is beginning in your life. The energy you sent out for years in the form of faith, patience, and hope is now returning as a blessing. This return may be sudden or gradual, but one thing is certain: it will not let your life remain the same. New inspiration will awaken within you, your dreams will revive, and your heart will once again be excited for the future. If you ever feel that everything is still the same, do not be impatient. There is time between sowing a seed and reaping the fruits, but when the fruit comes, it makes the wait worthwhile. The tree of your life has now reached the stage of bearing fruit. So, have faith. Keep your mind free from negativity. Keep your words positive, and remember every day that the answer to your prayer has already begun its journey. One day you will look back on this period of your life and say, "I had no idea so much was being prepared for me behind the scenes at that time." You will smile, your eyes will moisten, and your heart will fill with gratitude, because then you will see clearly that every delay, every turn, every struggle, and every trial was meant to bring you to the place where your miracle awaits you. So, even today, keep the lamp of your faith burning. Don't let it be extinguished by the winds of circumstances, because the message from God is clear. The answer to your prayer has arrived. Your time is near. Auspicious doors are opening for you, and the moment when your heart will be filled with joy is now closer than ever. Very soon you will receive what you have kept believing for, and then your soul itself will testify that the wait was long, but the answer was even more beautiful. And when that beautiful answer fully manifests in your life, you will realize that God never left you alone on that path. At every turn where you felt it was impossible to move forward, an invisible power was holding you. Every night, when your eyes filled with tears and your questions remained unanswered, your prayers weren't lost in the void. One by one, they were reaching the power that, in time, can change everything. This time in your life is very special. While everything may appear normal from the outside, a profound change is underway within. In the invisible world, just as the sky slowly changes color before sunrise, so too is the sky of your destiny. The small positive events you see now are only the beginning dot. In the coming days, you will witness changes that will convince you that your prayers were truly answered. God says that the test of your patience is now nearing its end. All that you have endured, all that you have waited, all that you have fallen and picked yourself up, all of it will not be in vain. Every struggle has been accounted for. Every tear has been valued. Every moment when you maintained faith despite being broken has been remembered. And now that same faith will take you to the destination your heart has been calling for so long. Sometimes the greatest miracles in life come when we have almost given up hope. Just when we think nothing will change, circumstances suddenly take a turn. A news, an opportunity, a meeting, a decision, or a moment that changes the entire direction. A similar turning point is brewing for you too. This turning point will not only be one of external success but also of inner peace and contentment. Very soon, you will feel the heaviness in your mind beginning to lighten. Your thoughts will become clearer. A new energy will awaken within you. You will begin to rethink those dreams that were once put aside due to circumstances. And the most beautiful thing will be that your faith will no longer need any proof, because you will see its results in your own life. The blessings written for you are not just to make you happy. They are also to remind you that faith is never wasted. Even when the world tells you that nothing can happen, if your heart is filled with hope, the door to miracles remains open, and you have kept that hope alive for so long. Therefore, whatever is about to come into your life will not be less than you have waited for. Today, God wants to give you this message once again. Free your mind from fear. And before that precious moment arrives, God wants to explain one more thing to you. Whatever happened to you was not meant to break you, but to elevate you to a height from which you can see your entire life with a new perspective. Those who abandoned you taught you to be self-reliant. The circumstances that made you cry made you stronger. The paths that led you astray showed you the true destination, and the prayers that were answered late taught you the true meaning of patience. Now a time is entering your life when many things will suddenly become clear. Mysteries that you didn't understand will begin to unravel. Questions that remained unanswered for years will begin to surface as experiences, and then you will realize that God allowed every event in your life to occur with a purpose. Nothing was in vain. Nothing happened without a reason. Your soul has been carrying a burden for a long time. That burden wasn't just of problems, but of unfulfilled hopes that were repeatedly shattered. But now that time is coming. When your soul feels rest, the restlessness within you will gradually transform into peace. The smile that will appear on your face will not be a mere pretense. It will be the smile of someone who has emerged from darkness and touched the light. Soon you will feel that luck is working in your favor. Things that once seemed stalled will begin to move forward. Opportunities that once seemed distant will begin to draw near. Those who did not understand your potential will be amazed by your success, and those who witnessed your struggles will feel proud of your triumphs. God also wants you to know that when blessings come, they don't just come to one area. They gradually touch every aspect of life: your thoughts, your relationships, your opportunities, your self-confidence, your self-belief, and your future. Therefore, the change that is about to come won't be just a single event. It will be a new beginning, a new chapter in which you will repeatedly feel that things are no longer the same. The rewards for all the times you have picked yourself up, the times you have broken down and stood up again, the times you have hidden your tears and smiled are coming your way. God never ignores any true struggle. It may take time, but justice is sure to prevail, and that justice is about to descend upon your life now. You may still have some worries, some fears, some uncertainties, but don't let them overpower your faith, because your future will be determined not by those worries, but by your faith, and it is your faith that has brought you this far. So hold on to it. Don't let it weaken. One day, very soon, you will read this chapter of your life and smile and say, "I wish I had known then that such a beautiful time was coming for me." You will understand that behind every delay was a great blessing. Behind every struggle was a great victory, and behind every prayer was an answer brewing. So fill your heart with gratitude, fill your soul with hope, and fill your mind with faith. For the time is not far off when such joys will enter your life, that you will remember your past sorrows only as a story. Then your eyes will sparkle. Your words will be filled with gratitude, and your heart will hold an unwavering belief that when prayer is offered with a true heart, it will surely be answered. When it is, it transforms a person's entire world. When your world begins to change, the first thing you will see is a change within you. You will realize that the person who once worried over every little thing has now become calm. The mind that once feared the future is now filled with faith. This change won't come from without, it will be born from within, because when God answers a prayer, it doesn't just change circumstances, it also gives new strength to the soul. Whatever is about to come into your life won't be just the fulfillment of a wish. It will be a proof that your faith was right. It will be a sign that every step of your journey mattered. It will be an answer to all those nights when you closed your eyes and said only one thing: "Don't leave me, show me the way." And now the path is beginning to appear. The destination may not be fully visible yet, but the direction is becoming clear. And sometimes, finding direction is the greatest blessing. God says that all you need to do now is look back and learn, not pain. Look at the past as experience, not burden. Let go of those who have passed. Let go of missed opportunities, because what is in store for you is far more beautiful than your past. Your future is calling you, and it holds possibilities you haven't even fully imagined. Very soon, a moment will come in your life when a small event will awaken a profound feeling in your heart. You will suddenly feel that things are changing. You will understand that the wheels of God have turned. That day, a deep peace will descend upon your soul. the peace that only those who have waited long enough to finally receive an answer find. Remember, the answer to your prayer won't come just one day. It will gradually touch every corner of your life. It will come in your thoughts. It will come in your decisions. It will come in your relationships. It will come in your opportunities. And one day, when you look back, you will realize that the answer didn't come in an instant. Rather, it continued to descend into your life in the form of many small miracles. Your story isn't over yet. In fact, its most beautiful part has just begun. The pages that once held struggle will now be filled with accomplishments. The pages that once held tears will now hold smiles. The pages that once held questions will now hold answers, and the pages that once held loneliness will now hold contentment and light. God also wants to remind you that when you receive your blessings, don't forget the days when all you had was faith, because that faith is your greatest asset. It is the strength that kept you from falling. It is the light that kept you going even in the darkness. And that faith will continue to take your life to new heights. If there's even a little hope left in your heart today, hold on to it, because sometimes a small hope opens the door to great miracles. You don't need to see everything right now. All you need to know is that your prayer has been heard. Your time is coming, and what is destined for you is moving toward you. Very soon, you will see a long-awaited light in your life. You will feel a joy that cannot be expressed in words, and a contentment that will fill your heart to the core. Then you will smile and look up at the sky and understand that God never forgot you. It was only waiting for the right time, and now that right time is near. So close that your soul can hear it. So keep the faith. Keep your heart open and your steps moving forward, because the answer to your prayer has not only arrived, but is standing at your doorstep to transform your life. When that door fully opens, you will realize that the moment your soul has been waiting for has finally arrived. The moment when you will understand the meaning of your struggles. The moment when you will feel that God has been attentive to your every call. The moment when your heart accepts that there was a delay, but not an injustice, because what was being prepared for you was not ordinary. It was so special that even time had to adapt in your favor. Your life's journey is now reaching a new turning point. This is the turning point where fear gradually turns into faith, where worry gradually turns into peace, and where waiting gradually turns into realization. You kept the flame of hope burning within you for a very long time. At times the winds were so strong that it seemed the flame would be extinguished, but you kept it afloat. And now, that same flame will illuminate your entire life. God says that in the coming times, you will have experiences that will transform you deeply. You will feel the pace of your life changing. Tasks that previously faced obstacles will become easier. Things you once struggled with will begin to find support, and paths that once seemed blurred will gradually become clearer. This will not be just a change of circumstances. This will be the manifestation of the answer you've prayed for years. Now you must prepare your heart, because sometimes when blessings come, they are greater than we imagined, and when those great blessings enter our lives, we must be ready to accept them. So, awaken within yourself the belief that you are worthy. You deserve the happiness you've dreamed of. You deserve the success you've worked for. You deserve the love, respect, and peace your soul has longed for. Very soon, you'll feel the energy around you shift. Some old burdens will begin to fall away. Some worries will lose their significance. Some fears will dissipate, and a new confidence will arise within you. This confidence won't come from external evidence. It will come from a deep sense that things are now working in your favor. Remember, the most beautiful chapters of your life often begin when you feel the story has stopped. When everything seems calm, a new beginning is being born within, and that new beginning has already been born in your life. Right now it's like a seed, but soon it will grow into a huge tree, giving you shade, protection, and fruit. Your prayer wasn't just your voice, it was the truth of your heart, and true prayers are never lost. They mature with time, gain strength, and then return as answers at the right time. That answer is returning to your life now, slowly, beautifully, and with full force. A day will come when you will look back and thank all those difficult days, because if they hadn't existed, you wouldn't have understood the value of today's light. If that darkness hadn't existed, And when that moment fully descends into your life, you will feel as if a door that had been closed for years has suddenly opened, and the light hidden behind it has suddenly burst into your life. The fatigue that has accumulated within you will slowly dissipate, because some answers don't come in words, they come through experience. And now, that experience is coming into your life that will put every question to rest. God wants to tell you that your greatest strength was your faith, and that faith has brought you to this turning point. Even when the path was unclear, you kept going. Even when the outcome was in sight, you didn't give up hope. Even when despair was all around, a small voice somewhere within you said that everything would be all right. That voice was the truth. That voice was a signal from God, and today that signal is moving towards becoming reality. Now is the time to look at your life from a new perspective. Don't identify yourself only by your struggles. Don't identify yourself only by the wounds you've received. Don't identify yourself by the failures that have come your way. Identify yourself with the courage that never lets you give up. Identify yourself with the light that has lived within you even in the darkness, for that light is about to illuminate your destiny. Very soon, you will see signs that will reassure you deeply. Perhaps an unexpected opportunity will present itself. Perhaps good news will enter your life. Perhaps a situation that has been long stalled will suddenly change. When this happens, don't panic. Don't consider it a coincidence. Consider it part of the answer your heart has been praying for years. Your soul will find peace as profound as the pain it has endured. Your heart will be filled as empty as it once felt, and your eyes will see as much joy as the tears they have seen. Because the law of God is that darkness does not last forever. Difficult times don't last forever, and neither does waiting. There comes a time when everything changes, and that time is near for you. If you feel like there's still much left unfinished, remember that an unfinished story doesn't necessarily mean a sad ending. Sometimes the most beautiful chapters are written last, and the most beautiful chapter of your story is being written right now. Every day, every moment, every experience is leading you in that direction. God wants you to cultivate gratitude within you, for gratitude is the bridge that connects the present to the blessings of the future. Give thanks for what you have. Have faith in what is to come, and let go of what has gone with love, because the new only enters when we make room for the old. Soon you will feel a new rhythm in your life. Things won't feel as heavy as before. Your mind will lighten. Your decisions will become clearer. Your soul will be calm, and a deep sense will arise within you that you are now on the right path. This is the feeling that comes before any miracle manifests. And one day, when you reflect on this entire journey of your life, you will realize that every tear strengthened you, every weight prepared you, every struggle refined you, and every prayer brought you closer to the answer that is descending upon you today. So keep the faith. Don't let the light in your heart go out, because the message from God is clearer than ever. The answer to your prayer isn't just coming, it has already knocked on your door, and very soon you will see all that you have kept alive in your heart for countless nights of hope, patience, and faith. Then your soul will smile and say, "Yes, this is the miracle you've been waiting for." And when your soul says, "Yes, this is the miracle you've been waiting for," a peace will arise within you that defies words. That peace won't come from the end of a problem, but from the realization that God never abandoned you. It was with you at every difficult turn, every broken moment, every incomplete night. It was watching over you, holding you, and paving the way for you that you couldn't see at the time. Now, the time is coming in your life when you will clearly see the difference between your old self and your new self. You will understand that struggle didn't just bring you pain, it gave you depth, it gave you patience, it gives you strength that can never be attained without trials. And now, as blessings are flowing your way, you will not only receive them but also understand their true value. God says that in the coming days, you will be presented with opportunities that can change the course of your life. Some people will bring purpose into your life. Some circumstances will lead you to where you are meant to be, and some doors will open that you never imagined. That's why you must keep your mind open. Sometimes miracles don't come in the form we imagine. They come in a much more beautiful form. The answer to your prayer isn't just an event, it's a journey a transformation that will gradually touch every part of your life. Your thinking will change, your dreams will transform, your goals will become clearer, and your self-confidence will reach a level where you will believe in yourself more than ever. The pain you endured will no longer be your weakness, it will become your strength. The failures that once shamed you will become part of your success story. Even those who never understood you will one day be inspired by your journey, because true victory is born from the ashes of struggle. Today, God wants to send you another message. Stop being afraid. Stop doubting your future. Stop asking yourself, when will it happen? Because when a seed begins to sprout, it's not dug up again and again. It's believed in. It's given time, and the seed of your prayer has now sprouted. Its fruit is growing toward you. Very soon, a day will come in your life when an ordinary morning will become extraordinary. Some ordinary news will change your world. Some ordinary opportunity will open the door to your future. And on that day, you will realize that God has kept its promise. It heard your call, it saw your wait, and gave you the answer you needed. The light that is about to come into your life will not be just for today. It will illuminate your path for a long time. It will take you to new heights. It will convince you that the impossible only seems impossible until it becomes possible. So, even today, keep the lamp of faith burning in your heart. Put positivity in your words, hope in your thoughts, and patience in your steps, because what is written for you is moving rapidly toward you. Your time is changing. Your chapter is changing. Your story is changing. And very soon, when you stand at this turning point in your life and look back, there will be only gratitude in your eyes. You will smile and say, "Now I understand why waiting was necessary. Now I understand why faith was necessary. Now I understand why the answer to my prayer is so beautiful." Because the answer that is now descending into your life is not merely the fulfillment of your wish. It is proof that God may take time, but it never turns away true faith empty-handed. And when you begin to see this proof in your life, your heart will be filled not only with joy but also with awe. You will often sit quietly and reflect that what is before you today was once just a prayer. What is becoming your reality today was once a dream hidden in your eyes. And then you will understand that the bridge between dream and reality is called faith. God says that a new energy is entering your life. This energy has come to propel you forward. It has come to dispel your old fears. It has come to wash away the despair that has settled in your heart. For too long you harbored hope. For too long you refused to give in to circumstances. And now that same perseverance is returning as a blessing to you. You may still not be able to see the full picture. Perhaps some things still seem incomplete. Perhaps you still have some questions. But remember, when the sun begins to rise, only a faint light is visible at first. The full light spreads gradually. The same is happening in your life. The signs have arrived, change has begun, and miracles are on your side. Know that you are stronger than you ever thought. If you can stand after such a long struggle, if you can smile after so many tears, if you can keep faith after so many disappointments, then understand that there is an extraordinary power within you, and that power is now about to lead you to your blessings. Very soon, events will unfold in your life that will make you feel as if invisible hands are paving the way for you. Things that once seemed impossible will become possible. People who were once distant will begin to draw closer. Opportunities that were once closed will begin to open, and hopes that were almost extinguished will begin to shine again. God wants you to keep your heart humble when all this happens, because the most beautiful souls are those who are patient in struggle and grateful in success. Your journey wasn't just for you. Your story will inspire those who are going through the same darkness you once did. Your victory will convince them that hard times don't last forever. One day, you'll remember your old prayers. You'll remember those nights when you looked up at the sky with a broken heart. You'll remember the days when all you had was hope. And then you'll look back at your present. The tears that flow from your eyes at that moment won't be painful. They will be of gratitude. And when that answer fully manifests in your life, you will realize that God has not only given you what you asked for, but also more than you ever imagined. Sometimes, with our limited vision, We see only one door, while God is preparing to open the doors of the entire world for us. Something similar is about to happen to you. You may receive what you ask for today, but along with it, you will also receive gifts you never imagined. This chapter of your life is not just about changing your destiny. It is about awakening your soul. This is the time when you will begin to understand that your power lies not in external circumstances but within you. The faith you maintained in the darkness was your greatest treasure, and now, that treasure is about to take you to such heights that your past sorrows will seem so small. God says that in the future, you will encounter opportunities that you must step forward courageously. Fear will try to stop you. Past experiences will try to make you doubt. But remember, this will be the moment you were prepared for. If you move forward with faith, you will see results that will fill your heart with joy. The time when you had to struggle for everything is coming to an end. Gradually, ease will begin to creep into your life. Where there were once obstacles, paths will emerge. Where there was once confusion, there will be clarity. Where there was once fear, confidence will rise. And where there was once loneliness, you will feel support and love. Your soul has been waiting for a sign for a long time. A sign that everything is going to be okay now. If you're reading these words, accept it as that sign. Because sometimes the answer doesn't come in the form of a big event, but first as a feeling. It comes in the form of a deep peace. It comes in the form of an unshakable faith, and that faith eventually becomes reality. Very soon, you'll see that those who never understood you will be amazed by your transformation. Those who thought you would lose will respect your perseverance, and those who witnessed your journey will be proud of your success. Because true victory isn't just about reaching your destination, but also about not losing yourself along the way, and that's exactly what you've done. God also wants to remind you not to close your heart when blessings come. Accept joy, accept love, accept success. Sometimes, after a long struggle, people can't believe blessings even come, but you have to believe that you are worthy. You deserve the happiness you've dreamed of. You deserve the respect you've worked for. You deserve the peace your soul yearned for. Times are changing rapidly. The preparations that have been going on at an invisible level for years are beginning to bear fruit. The flow of your story is changing. The music of your life is shifting. The direction of your destiny is changing. And this change won't be for just a few days or months. It could be the beginning of a new era in your life. So, whenever doubts arise, ask your heart why it kept faith for so long. The answer will be found because it knew that one day a miracle would surely come, and that day is not far off. Very soon, you will stand in a place where you can look back and smile. You will remember your old tears, but they won't hurt you. They will remind you of how far you've come. You will remember your old prayers, but they won't make you restless. They will make you realize that every true call is answered. And when that light permeates every corner of your life, you will realize that your greatest victory wasn't in the fulfillment of a wish. It was in the person you became during this journey. For a soul that learns to love even amidst difficulties, to trust even when broken, to hope even in the midst of waiting, no force can stop it forever. God says that a chapter is now opening in your life where there will be fewer coincidences and more signs. You will repeatedly experience events that will make you feel deep within that an invisible force is guiding you in the right direction. Sometimes you'll meet the right person at the right time. Sometimes an opportunity will present itself exactly when it's needed. Sometimes a closed path will suddenly open, and then you'll realize it's not just fate, but the answer to your prayers. You've harbored a dream within you for a long time. At times, that dream seemed so distant that you thought it might never come true. But God wants to tell you that true dreams never die. They wait for the right time. They wait until their owner is worthy to handle them. And now you have reached the point where you can receive everything you've waited so long for. Very soon, something will happen in your life that will change your faith forever. It may be a major event or a small sign, but its impact will be profound. It will make you realize that God's plans are far greater than human plans. Where you were looking for one path, it was preparing 10 paths. Where you were seeking an answer, it was writing a whole new chapter for you. Now you must bid a final farewell to the fear within you, the fear that says nothing will change, the fear that says you're not worthy, the fear that reminds you of past failures. Because that fear isn't true. The truth is that you've come this far. The truth is that you didn't give up. The truth is that your faith still lives on. And this is proof that you possess the power within you that attracts miracles. God wants you to be mindful of your words in the days to come. Speak well of yourself. Think well of your future. Don't minimize your dreams, because when the answer is near, our energy and our thoughts become more important than ever. Fill your heart with the feeling that good things are coming your way, because they truly are. One day you will wake up in the morning and realize something has changed. Perhaps the outside world will remain the same, but your inner world will have changed, and that day will mark the beginning of your true realization. For every great change is first born in the soul and then manifests in life. The most beautiful music of your life has just begun to play. Until now, you have only heard its distant melody, but soon it will become so clear that your entire being will feel its rhythm. Your steps will lighten, your mind will calm, your heart will be filled with gratitude, and the sparkle in your eyes, once hidden by the dust of struggle, will return. Remember, your story is not ordinary, your journey is not ordinary, and the blessing written for you is not ordinary either. So when it comes, accept it with complete faith, complete love, and utter respect, because it will not be just an answer to your request. It will be a testament to your patience, your courage, and your unwavering resolve. When that day comes, when the first heartfelt thanksgiving from your lips rises to the heavens, it will not be just a word. It will be the story of all those years you lived with courage. It will be a testimony to all those tears that no one saw, but God saw. It will be the answer to all those nights when you sat in the dark, relying only on faith. You may not even realize yet how close your soul stands to a great victory. Often, a person is closest to their destination just when they feel they can't go any further. But God says that your steps have not been in vain. Your journey is not incomplete. Your wait is drawing to a close, and the moment your heart has been preparing to welcome for so long is now visible on the horizon. Now that door is about to open in your life. One by one, things will begin to fall into place. Things that were scattered will begin to connect. Paths that were tangled will begin to clear. Answers to questions that were unanswered will begin to arrive in the form of events, and you will realize that God never hurries, but it also never makes mistakes. Very soon, you will experience a new power within you. This power will not come from outside. It has always been within you. But after struggles, it will awaken. You will become clearer in your decisions, more fearless in your dreams, and more confident about your future. Because when the soul begins to receive its answers, doubts gradually begin to disappear. God also wants to tell you that the blessings that are coming are not just to fulfill your current needs. They are to take you to your next level. They are to show you that your potential is far greater than your current circumstances. You can do much more than you think. You can achieve far more than you believe, and you hold far more light within you than you realize. Now is the time to slowly let go of your old fears, old wounds, and old doubts. They cannot keep pace with the new light that is about to enter your life. New beginnings require new energy, and God is filling you with that new energy. Imagine the day you receive the news you've been waiting for. Imagine the moment a smile will automatically appear on your face. Imagine the moment your heart will say, "Finally, this moment isn't just a dream, it's moving toward you." Each passing day brings you closer to it. The horizon of your life is changing now. The clouds that have hung over you for so long are beginning to lift. Light is making its way in. Hope is regaining its place, and your soul, long awaited, is beginning to awaken. It senses that something good is coming, very good. Perhaps so good that it will transcend the limits of your imagination. When that great change fully manifests in your life, you will not only see your circumstances change, but you will feel your entire being transformed. You will feel as if an invisible weight that has been weighing on your heart for years is slowly being lifted. The worries that kept you awake at night, the questions that repeatedly troubled your mind, the fears that tried to test your faith, will all begin to lose their hold, one by one. You will experience for the first time what peace feels like, the peace that comes not from the end of a problem, but from the realization that you no longer need to fear, because the answer you awaited is no longer just a possibility, it is becoming your reality. God wants to tell you that the coming time in your life is not an ordinary time. This is the time when years of prayer, years of patience, and years of faith will all bear fruit. You've probably wondered many times, when will it finally be my turn? When will the day come when the sun of happiness will rise in my life too? When will I finally receive the news I've been waiting for so long? And every time you had no answers, your heart never completely gave up. Somewhere within you, a tiny bit of hope remained alive. That hope has brought you to this juncture today. That hope is about to transform into a miracle. Very soon, you'll feel as if God itself is paving the way for you. Tasks that once seemed impossible will become simple. Opportunities that once seemed distant will suddenly appear before you. People you need to meet will enter your life at the right time. Circumstances that hold you back will begin to shift on their own. And then you will understand that when God gives a person their time, the entire universe works in their favor. This is no fantasy. It's the same law that operates in the life of every person who has kept their faith alive even in difficult times. Your soul has long been waiting for an answer, not just the fulfillment of a desire, but proof that your call was heard. Now that proof is about to arrive. It could come in the form of a single event, a major opportunity, unexpected good news, or a change that will change the course of your entire life. But when it comes, your heart will recognize it. Your soul will recognize it, because the soul recognizes things it has long awaited. A day will soon come when you will sit quietly and reflect on your past. You will remember those nights when your eyes filled with tears. You will remember those days when you felt like nothing good would ever happen. You will remember those moments when you prayed even with a broken heart. And then you will look at your present. You will see that the things you once prayed for are now a part of your life. The tears that flow from your eyes at that moment will not be of sorrow. They will be of gratitude. They will be the tears of someone who has found their answer after a long wait. So keep your heart strong now. Keep your faith alive. Don't diminish your dreams, because what is destined for you may be more beautiful than you can imagine. You just have to keep moving forward. You just have to remember that God never ignores a true prayer. It may take time. It may test. It may demand patience, but in the end it will definitely answer. And when that answer comes, it doesn't just fulfill a wish. It changes a person's entire story, and now the time has come to change yours. Now that chapter is about to open, where tears will be replaced by smiles, waiting by attainment, fear by faith, and struggle by contentment. Very soon, you will see signs in your life that will make it clear that change has begun. And then your heart will look up to the sky with complete faith and gratitude and say, I waited, I believed, and today I have my answer. When your heart says, today I have my answer, that single sentence will hold the story of years hidden behind it, a story known only to you. The world may have seen your smile, but not the struggle within you. People may have seen you walk, but they may not have seen how many times you were broken inside. No one has seen how many sleepless nights you've spent, how many times you've hidden your tears, saying everything is fine, even as your heart was weary of waiting for an answer. But God saw it all. It saw your every tear. It heard your every prayer. It felt your every fear, and it held your every dream. So what's coming your way now is not a mere coincidence. It's the answer to your soul's call. It's the reward for your patience. It's the triumph of your faith. God says that you're entering a time in your life where you'll be surprised again and again. You'll wonder how everything is changing so quickly. How are the things you've struggled for years suddenly becoming possible? How are the doors that have repeatedly rejected you now opening with welcome? But the answer is simple. Your time has come. Such a phase has arrived in every person's life. There comes a time in every person's life when their long wait ends and their destiny begins to move in a new direction. It does. That same phase is beginning in your life now. So, when change comes, Don't be afraid. Embrace it, because it has come to take you where your soul has long desired to be. Very soon, happiness will enter your life that will not last for a few moments. It will bring lasting change within you. Your self-confidence will return. The sparkle in your eyes will return. Your dreams will come alive again. And most importantly, you will begin to believe in yourself again. Because after a long struggle, the first thing that breaks is a person's self-confidence. But when God responds, it doesn't just change circumstances, it reconnects a person with themselves, and that is what is about to happen now. You are about to see yourself in a new light. You are about to recognize the power that was always within you, but which was obscured by difficulties. There will come a time when you will look back and realize that if it hadn't been for that struggle, you wouldn't be so strong today. If it weren't for that weight, you wouldn't understand the value of this blessing today. If it weren't for that darkness, today's light wouldn't seem so beautiful. Then you'll understand that everything in life wasn't meant to stop you, but to prepare you.